What I've been put through over the last 7 years at the hands of the British state has been unconscionable, in my opinion. It's been disgusting. Really, like what has happened to me at the hands of the NHS and the police has been nothing short of, well, in breaches of the Human Rights Act. They've been trying to silence somebody with a political opinion, an opinion about a conspiracy in government, albeit a minor conspiracy implicating a few minor local government officials over some development land, and it was a conspiracy to murder me in the first instance. And yeah, I'm having these opinions written off as delusions. Strictly speaking, they're not delusions, since no evidence undermines them incontrovertibly, and there's no rational argument that undermines them incontrovertibly. Rather, there's a rational argument from my perspective that supports all this, which is that they're just going after that development land and trying to kill me and get me out of the way for the inheritance, which makes more sense to me, I think. And the more I consider certain actors involved in the whole thing, the more it doesn't seem to not hold together in my mind. And I've been called intelligent by these people, even. And what are you going to discount my intelligence? You don't think that I have critically evaluated this from every single possible perspective I can think of, and I really have tried to consider all the ways in which I might be wrong. You seriously think I haven't undergone that process? So I'm intelligent, am I? But what? So but not in this case, though. Like, could I figure out quantum gravity even? If I'm that intelligent, I can't be that intelligent though, can I? No. What, and be right about this, but not be right about this? Maybe. But hopefully not, right? If I'm right about quantum gravity, I'm right about this also. This was nothing more than an extortion plot involving blackmail, murder, and corruption. I believe Max Lewis was probably murdered by his mother, or his mother arranged his death, such that she could prevent him blowing the whistle like I've tried to on many occasions. She's tried to have me sectioned under very serious sections of the Mental Health Act with a fraudulent charge of affray in 2018. That conspiracy to pervert the course of justice was all covered up by the police. I was subsequently, I think, tortured by the NHS. I think that's fair to say. Deliberately given the wrong medication, deliberately given medication that will exacerbate my condition rather than do anything about it that's useful, or rather, treat it in any, caring way, any way that produces positive results, let's say. Or, rather than give me any beneficial treatment, they torture me. This is disgraceful. Why the fuck has this been allowed to continue for so long? Why does this go unchecked? It's because they're the NHS and they're more powerful than the rest of us. It's because they're the NHS, they're this beloved institution. They never do anything wrong. They are a slipshod, shitty healthcare system by the standards of Western Europe, and they're overpaid. It's a dreadful system. It's a shit system of healthcare. Everyone going through the NHS mental health system, none of them are getting better, none of them are getting the right treatment. And it's dreadful. It's a sham. They don't diagnose properly, they don't listen to patients. It's negligence. Tortured by negligent doctors. And they don't care one iota about your mental health at all. They're just there to get paid. They're there to get paid and to get fat on their fucking paychecks. It's totalitarian. It's kidnapping. This is all this is when you get sectioned. You're in essence getting kidnapped by the state. And it's all just to keep the hospitals open, keep people going through the system, keep people employed. I swear it is that as well. And this is why they're diagnosed with psychosis all the time, because they want to paint a picture of a mental health epidemic, when half the time it's mania, or someone's just a bit anxious even, and all that psychosis. It could be anything. It could be any behaviour whatsoever. You could behave in any manner whatsoever to these people, and they'll just say, "Oh, you're psychotic," or "It's arbitrariness." That is what it is. That's the major thing that makes this so fucking dangerous. And what are they trying to do? They're still trying to silence a whistleblower, still trying to silence someone who's accusing a former member of Essex Police of being involved in a murder plot at the University of East Anglia, accusing a policeman of being corrupt. That is a political fucking opinion. You have no rights to medicate for it. You have no rights at all to coerce me into taking dangerous medication, medication that produces deleterious effects on my mental health. I thought you are breaking my human rights. This is inhuman and degrading treatment, I submit. And yeah, it's kidnapping, it's no respect for personal and family life, or yeah, disregard for the rights to personal and family life, disregard for the right to the freedom of belief. This is thought policing. This is what these people are really doing. This is a very, very, very serious issue. It cannot be overlooked. I'm surprised actually that more people aren't talking about this totalitarian element of our healthcare system, or this totalitarian element of the way in which our government operates, this way which can be used so easily to silence witnesses, to silence the victims of crimes committed by important or connected people to the state. And it's dangerous for democracy. It's dangerous for our liberal and egalitarian ideals. It's awash with bigotry towards the mentally ill, towards the disabled. You know, it's a foul, corrupt, narcissistic, totalitarian, thuggish, and yeah, brutal system. It needs to stop. It needs to be radically altered, changed, and reformed, etc. It's revolting.